Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are going to be talking about the Red Turbo Ranger, Tommy Oliver. Can't wait to talk about him. Let's get into it. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the fan club.
You're watching the fan club.
And you're watching the fan club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the fan club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. Welcome to the show. I am so excited for today's episode. We are talking about one of the most legendary Rangers in the history of the show, Tommy Oliver. But we are not giving you an entire history. We are giving you the history of his turbo career, which wasn't as long compared to Zeo and Mighty Morphin, but he still made an impact. When you think of Tommy Oliver, you think of Mighty Morphin Green or Mighty Morphin White or the Red Zeo Ranger. Crap, the younger generation thinks of him as the Black Dino Thunder. He doesn't get thought of enough as the Turbo Ranger, and we have to talk about it. That's one thing we really want to do today, is break down Tommy Oliver as the Red Turbo Ranger. So let's get into this video. Tommy Oliver's tenure as the Red Turbo Ranger marked a pivotal chapter in his illustrious career. Having previously been the Green and White Mighty Morphin Power Ranger and the Red Zeo Ranger, Tommy once again stepped up to lead the Rangers against a formidable new threat, the ruthless space pirate Divatox. As the Red Turbo Ranger, Tommy gained superpowers and a new love for cars, working for his uncle's stock car crew. Despite his new responsibilities, Tommy remained committed to the team, using his turbo powers to defend Earth from Divatox's relentless attacks. Through his leadership, Tommy inspired the Rangers to overcome countless challenges, including the kidnapping of his friends Kimberly and Jason. Along the way, he discovered a deep admiration for TJ, who saved his life and later became his successor as the Red Ranger. After his time with the Turbo Rangers, Tommy embarked on a new chapter, pursuing his passion for paleontology at MIT. However, his legacy as the Red Turbo Ranger continued to inspire generations of fans alike. His leadership, determination, and spirit cemented his place as one of the most iconic and beloved Power Rangers of all time. A lot of fans forget that Tommy did play a big role in Power Rangers Turbo. Do you guys remember, like, the passing of the torch episodes? Tommy was kidnapped. He was hanging on from a rope, and they were about to destroy this guy, and Cassie and TJ come on in and save him. But Tommy was awesome, man, and he was just as awesome in Turbo. I think at that point in the show with those characters, since they were already going to be written off in like 20 episodes, they didn't care as much about character progression and backstories, but they were still great characters. I also noticed that they started to age out Tommy in the sense of he wasn't always around. Once he found that new passion for cars, he was at the racetrack all the time, and they had to call him in, meaning he was starting to kind of disconnect himself from the Power Rangers. Like, the writing was on the wall. He was an adult about to go off to college, and at the end of his run on Turbo, I do think that him and Kat broke things off for a little bit because they were going to go their separate ways, but they must have got back together at some point, because we learned in Ninja Steel that they do have a son called JJ, which I thought was really cool, man. But let's talk about when we saw Tommy after Turbo. We saw Tommy return many years later in Power Rangers Wild Force, leading a special mission with the veteran Red Rangers against the remnants of the Machine Empire. Then years later, we saw him pop up in Dino Thunder. He graduated college, he discovered the Dino Gems, and became a teacher at Reefside High, becoming the Black Dino Ranger and mentor of the Dino Rangers. Then we saw Homie return in Super Megaforce, leading the Legendary Rangers to help the Megaforce Rangers. Then we saw him return a few years later in Power Rangers Ninja Steel, and that is where we learn that he has a family. He's with Kat, they have a son. He teamed up with the legendary Rangers and the Ninja Steel Rangers to defeat Lord Draven. That was freaking awesome, man. I love Tommy. We have so much more to talk about with this character, but that's all we can talk about today. Maybe next week we'll break down Zeo and Mighty Morphin. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make videos like this one. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I just want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members out there: the Arctic Operator, Roderick Ham, Papleon Purple, Salima Ramirez, Danny Nascimento, Stephen Heffelman, Chaos Draco, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Miguel Ortiz, and Sean Schiffer. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. I just want to shout out all of the fans out there for taking the time out of their day to watch this content. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you can, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that share button. And if you guys want to be a member, click that join button right now. We have a Blue Ranger membership that gets you into the exclusive fan chat Discord. Then we have the Gold Ranger membership. It gets you into the fan chat, but you also get a video shout out at the end of every video. I want to thank you guys again. If you can, sign up to be a member. We will see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.